Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). We elect a president for how many years? 4. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who vetoes bills? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. We elect a president for how many years? "4. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean.